Seated next to me is Greg Haley, who's the Chief Fire Protection Engineer in the State Fire Marshal's office. And he's here to discuss his office's responsibilities in the area of fire safety. I think it's an important topic at this season of the year, especially with Christmas trees and candles and all the other fire hazards that are around at this time of the year. So I welcome you very much, Greg.
Thanks, Bob. It's a pleasure to be here.
Greg, what are your responsibilities as Chief Fire Protection Engineer?
Okay. I am head of the engineering department, actually, and I guess maybe I'd address our overall responsibilities in the engineering department. We review plans of new buildings or buildings that are undergoing major renovations of just about any type, structural, we're dealing with exits and so on. And what we'll do is take the plans, review them for the life safety code and other various fire codes.
Well, now that the holiday season is upon us, what precautions would you recommend in the area of fire safety?
Well, I think two things might come to mind immediately. Number one would be electrical fire safety. We're dealing with a lot of electrical appliances, Christmas tree lights and so on.
Yes.
We'd be interested in seeing that all the electrical appliances bear the UL label, Underwriters Laboratories.
The UL label.
Yes, that's critical. That pretty much ensures that that device or product is going to be electrically safe. Secondly, Christmas trees, naturally around Christmas time. I think there's a lot of common sense involved with that, mainly to keep the trees fresh by keeping them watered, and when they do begin to dry out, to get them out of the house. Figures that I've seen recently were very interesting. A Christmas tree, essentially when it dries out, if it would catch fire within a period of 10 to 15 seconds, would put out somewhere around 150,000 BTUs of heat. That is a lot of heat. Certainly it's going to do a lot of damage to the house.
Would you encourage people to buy smoke detectors, especially as Christmas gifts, perhaps?
Smoke detectors, I think, probably are one of the best things that's ever come down the road for fire protection. They provide a tremendous amount of fire protection and life safety within a building. They're reasonably inexpensive now. You can buy them at just about any store for $10 or more. And for use in the residence, short of putting sprinklers in there, which is coming down the road now, presently they're probably one of the best things you could put in your house. What we recommend is, if you're a little short on money, you just want to buy one smoke detector to place it essentially outside your bedroom. That's going to give you a minimum level of life safety. Second place, probably best to place it, would be in your recreation or family room, because this is essentially where most of your fires start in the house, and this is due in most cases to smoking. If you want to carry it further, probably the third place would be in the basement, because generally your next likely spot is from the heater.
Good advice.
From national statistics.
There's a real controversy over kerosene heaters. There's been a lot of play in the news journal in the state. And what is the present status of the kerosene heater? Is it legal or illegal, or what's its status?
That's a two-part question.
Yes.
They are now legal in the state of Delaware with limited scope. The State Fire Prevention Commission a little over a month ago adopted Regulation 11, which allows kerosene heaters to be used in uninhabited buildings. Examples might include agricultural use, farms, storage buildings, detached garages.
But not residences.
But not residences.
Let's make that
very,
clear.
very clearly. Not residences or apartments or anything where you would normally be inhabiting that building.
And the danger in a residence is, of course, the fire that could occur.
Well, we've identified many hazards involved. Number one, of course, is a fire hazard. The Consumer Product Safety Commission identified that the kerosene heater probably, or not probably, is in fact the leading cause of burns. Okay, and the carbon monoxide issue is also a very big problem. Homes now are being closed tighter because of heating loss and so on, the energy conservation measures, and the carbon monoxide can build up into even greater levels and be a big problem.
Well, Greg, we're out of time, but thank you very much for coming on our show. I see we're going to have a commercial right now, and then we'll be back with Anjiri and Lolly, so stick around.
Certainly will.
Be back soon.
Focus Delaware will return with more great entertainment after these messages.